Can someone check on Madeline Klein? I'm pretty sure her spine is shattered from carrying this movie on her freaking back. I swear guys, I am actually trying to keep this channel somewhat focused on the subjects people actually subscribed for, but I mean, Conrad from Doctor Who is in this one, so it totally counts. Listen, sometimes you see things that demand comment, and I Know What You Did Last Summer is the worst movie I've seen in a theater in a while. For those not in the know, the original 1997 I Know What You Did Last Summer was one of many attempts to ape the success of Scream. It was a fine enough little slasher movie, but not really anything that earned a real legacy the way Scream did. This new movie continues the trend of copying Scream by pulling a requel or legacy sequel with the same basic premise. A group of small-town 20-somethings cause a fatal car accident and decide to cover the whole thing up. 1 year later, the group starts receiving sinister notes from a mysterious figure who knows what they did and starts seeking bloody revenge. The movie swerves away from every potentially interesting or earned answer to the mystery of who the killer is whenever it can, and when we finally get the actual answer, it's laughable how little sense it makes that this plot could have played out the way it did. And when I say laughable, I'm not being facetious. This is the most I've laughed at a movie in years when it wasn't trying to be funny. A lot of that is on awful, trite sound design and scoring, but it needs to be said that from literally word one, this film has a truly awful screenplay. Unnatural, stilted, forced dialogue, two-dimensional characters, and something that feels increasingly like a parody of legacy sequels, holding for applause or member berries from characters from the 97 film that always reads desperate and lazy and downright incompetent. As mentioned, Madeline Klein is the one performer who seems like she's trying to elevate the material, but also the only character in the movie who gets to be funny on purpose, and the one who anchors all of the rare moments of effective drama. Funnily enough, this movie is much more interested than even the 97 film was in being a Scream-alike, with attempts at genre-savvy meta-commentary that never coalesce into anything interesting. By the climax, it almost feels like the movie is fighting with itself, briefly turning into a narrative about how the original film wasn't actually anything that special, and how legacy-quels are by nature kinda stupid. In a movie this desperate for nostalgia dollars, I found that whole sequence genuinely kind of insulting to my intelligence and the final nail in the film's coffin. It's a really bad movie, you guys. It's boring when it's not hilariously incompetent, it looks cheap as hell, its kills and its plot are unimaginative, really just don't bother. But hey, if you've seen it already, and you agree or disagree with me, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm trying something new with this one by putting out a much shorter out-of-the-theater review as a regular YouTube video instead of a short. If you haven't been seeing my shorts for whatever reason, go check out the shorts tab, as very soon I plan to get back to posting my daily classic Doctor Who reviews on that tab. Anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the future.